What's up, my dude? So I gotta say, Chrome Bike on MX Unleashed. Yes, I said Chrome Bike in a motocross video game. Funnily enough, it's actually a really old motocross game at that. You don't see these sort of cool things in newer games. Hell no, that would never be a possibility. But okay, let's go into Nationals, and I'll actually show you the bike here. So what this is actually a pro circuit bike in the let me get to the 250 two-stroke. Where's it at, dude? Damn, we're on 125 class. My bad. Let me put that on 250. Okay, 250. So here we go, 252 strokes. So this is a pro circuit bike in the game, and back in these days you actually had all your different like side teams and bigger teams actually had bikes in the game. So like you got InStyle, you got your stock bikes like Yamaha, which looks really cool in this game. You got all your THQ stuff, Rainbow stuff. You got like, I don't even know what this is, XXX Racing Moto. This is probably some older team, factory connection bikes. Another one of those bikes. So you've got like these, and then stock Suzuki. Oh, that looks so good in this game. You've got these cool little One Industries bike. You've got these nice little side team bikes. It would be as if you had like a JGR bike in the newest MX versus ATV game, or one of those teams, or you have like a Star Yamaha bike in one of those things. Wouldn't that be cool to have those back in the game? I don't know. It's just something I noticed that was kind of cool. But yeah, so they actually have a pro circuit bike in here, but it looks chrome. Is that not interesting? I don't think it's, I guess you can call it just gray, but it looks chrome in the game. I'm not just saying that to try to act like there's a Ryan Villapoto chrome bike in a game. It actually looks chrome in the game. Like the whole bike, it looks very similar to that Ryan Villapoto bike. Like you can see right here, this is the more white style fender, and then you go to this one, and that's more the chrome style. And with chrome, see, chrome is not just gray. I think a lot of people get that kind of confused. Chrome is not just a gray color. It's not just shiny gray. It's its own thing. So theoretically, I guess it's not technically chrome. It would be really hard to make a chrome dirt bike fender because if you don't know, they're plastic. It's going to be hard to make plastic chrome. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, but it's just cool to see something like this in a game, I guess is what I'm saying here. Like, in the you can see this sort of purple perp skirt little gear that I have on here. Looks amazing with this chrome bike, dude. Like, it just looks awesome the way those two colors go together. I don't know. It's just like some color wave I've not experienced in any motocross game to date yet. So I thought that was pretty amazing. But now we're on this one motocross track here. This is going way back, dude. MX Unleashed. This isn't even MX versus ATV anymore, dude. This is like just MX Unleashed, okay? No versus ATV here at all, bro. So they don't even have a controller option to actually make it to where your throttle is on the trigger. There is no controller layout for that. You have to hit A for throttle and like X for the brake and shit like that. So it can be very confusing if you're used to having at least some of those games that you played have a throttle on the trigger and not one of the buttons. So that's quite the interesting difference here. I know in MX versus ATV Unleashed, it's the same way as default, but with that game, you can actually go in there and change it to where you've got it on the trigger with a different button mapping within the game there. So that's something kind of different that you can do on those games. Oh, we're going to come up short. So, yeah, I just wanted to come in here and do a little race on this track. I thought it was worthy of showing you guys that there's actually somewhat of a chrome bike in one of these older games. Some people might think this video is stupid. That's okay, but I just wanted to show it. I just thought it was cool, and it makes you think about what if you made a chrome bike in MX Simulator, tried to make one anyways. All you can make is something close to chrome. You can't make it identical to chrome. It's going to be really hard to do that. But like with MX Simulator, I don't think it's as simple as just putting gray colorations on the fender, because it's all about the shine of it. It's got to be shiny. But the thing about MX Simulator, if I'm not mistaken, is a lot of your shine comes from the actual lighting of the track you're on. So every different track that you're on, that's going to change the way the shine of the fender is. Like with a lot of my custom tracks, if you haven't noticed, a lot of my tropical custom tracks on Simulator anyways, I have it, oh, that's a hug, holy shit. I have it to where the lighting makes it to where your fender is super shiny, because a lot of those environments that I make are like sunset style environments, so I really tried to make the lighting to where it really showed your fender off good, whereas you can get on some tracks where your fender looks so basic, you know, like there's no shine to it at all. So I don't know how somebody would really pull off a chrome bike in MX Simulator. It's going to be a lot harder to do that, I believe, because you've got so many different lighting effects on so many different tracks. You know, it'd be really hard to make it happen, but I think it is possible. And if you are going to show it off in a video, if you do decide to try to go in there and make that, just make sure you're on a good lighting track for it. But yeah, another thing about some of these older games is the fact that, dude, I think someone needs to do a good service and go in here and make replicas of all of these older tracks on all of these older motocross games and put those in MX Simulator. Like, if someone else isn't going to do it, I'm going to have to at least attempt to do some of them, because, man, they're just amazing. Like, it would just be so much fun to be able to ride on some of these tracks in MX Simulator. And the fact that a lot of these are quite a bit more basic, I think it would be kind of cool in Simulator, because it would almost be like how the stock tracks are in MX Simulator. You get what I'm saying? Because they're so much more chill jump-wise and chill on the like ruts, and the roughness is not too crazy in some of these older motocross games. So it'd be really cool to see that in Simulator for like beginner riders and stuff like that. They could come in here and ride on some of these old school motocross tracks, old school motocross game tracks. Whoa, words getting a little confused there. And I think that'd be cool to see that. But now, I have not had much experience. Oh, I know if you get landed on, it's like insta death in this game. So that's about the one thing that can really knock you off of the bike here. But there is another view. Let me show you. There's Race Cam 2. I don't know if this is way too zoomed in for like a YouTube video. I know YouTube's a little bit different, because most people don't even view YouTube videos in full screen. So a lot of times it's better in like a third-person camera. Oh, look at that wheelie, baby. A lot of times it's better to be a little more zoomed in when you're actually playing the game than you think you would be for a YouTube video. So I don't know if this kind of view right here would be better for the game, or if this the standard Race Cam 1 would be better. I know when you're actually playing it, I feel like the Race Cam 1 is probably a little bit better, but definitely let me know in the comments which one looks better. If you think this camera looks better right here, zoomed out to that level. Oh shit. God dang, dude. Doing some Trey Kennard action. But okay, let's see. Ooh. Pretty big huck right there. So like that zoomed out camera or the zoomed in camera? You guys let me know in the comments which one looks better, because I have no idea. I know this one, when it's zoomed in this far and you like come up short on some jumps, it can feel as if it sort of like pushes the camera forward. I don't know, there's quite a bit more camera shake, and I don't know, it's like you're going so far back into the games to where it's as if they didn't really know where they wanted to place the camera. So that's kind of what it feels like. Like this one seems a tad bit too far zoomed in, and then this one seems a little too far zoomed out. So I don't know if you can actually adjust that, like go in there with the controller itself and actually zoom in. Not sure if you can do that. I know you can like rotate it around, but I don't know if you could zoom it in a little bit with this camera, it would actually be pretty good. I know in the MX versus ATV Unleashed, it's got a pretty good default camera setting, but this one's a little bit more zoomed out than that one. That's what I noticed with it. So yeah, just let me know, and then I'll try to do that for future videos. And just simply me looking at it, let's see, Race Cam 2, just simply me looking at it on the playback of the video, I'll be able to tell, oh shit, Dude, that's pretty scary when you see shadows coming down on you. I just sneezed, by the way, if you're wondering why my voice sounds like I've been sucking on a sock for a couple 5 minutes. That's why it sounds like that, because I sneezed. I actually had to pause the game there. I'll probably skip it in the actual video, though. Love some editing action, bro. But I think I know some Robotussin, dude. But let's see. Yeah, I really hate when people do like vlog videos or certain videos like that, and they have like 5 million cuts in their videos. Oh my God, that annoys the crap out of me. You'd be surprised how many people, like literally, they can't talk more than 5 seconds without having to cut the video footage. It's like, oh my God, dude, I've always from day one tried to make myself be able to go through the whole video without any cuts in it. Whatsoever. I think it just makes such a better watching experience of a video like that. But let's see, coming up a little short on that triple. Yeah, when you got this super zoomed in mode like this, it's somewhat harder to see some of the jumps and stuff. It's like a little bit harder to do that. Let's see if we can hook that. Oh, yeah, I think taking the outside on that is probably the outside of that corner. I know you can over jump that jump before that one just a little bit. Then it can kind of screw you for that next jump there. Let's see. Let's hook this. Coming up a little short on this. Ooh! I know you can come up short on stuff on this game quite a bit more than you can in some of the newer ones. Now, the back fender of this bike, if you can see it there, it actually seems to be more white than it is silver. So, the back fender is quite a bit different than the front fender of this bike. Let's see if we can win this race real quick. Trip ski. Oh no. Come on, Spencer. Let's pull it in, dude. Let's get the win here, baby. Okay, coming around like this. I love me some purple gear, dude. I've always loved purple gear from my very first dirt bike, real racing dirt bike gear that I got in real life, which was it was One Industries Galaxy gear, which was like the first Galaxy gear I've ever seen in motocross. Now they have all kinds of shit with the inverted and canvas and all that, but that Galaxy gear was so cool because it was really dark, but it had that purple Galaxy Nebula look to it on kind of like down the arm of it, and that's what always made me kind of be attracted to these purple gears in these games and stuff. I love how there's a replay thing in this game, like a highlight reel type thing. Isn't that interesting? Wow. So fastest lap, laps led, times in lead, longest jump distance. That's cool. I like all these little things. Total passes, total regs, total preloads. I got the most preloads. Most times passed. I was passed 95 times. And I got the most passes. Wow, I need the damn hard charger award here, dude. Look at that bike, though. Oh, slow-mo. For real? What's up? And that's what just blows my mind, how some of these newer games don't even have replay systems in them at all. And yet, we had them in games from 2004. Like, you dumbasses. We need these replay systems. There should be a replay system in every single game out there, in my opinion. Or you can go back and replay, look at anything from any view, like a 3D full rotating thing of all Call of Duty games, all motocross games, any game out there. You should be able to do that. Except, well, yeah, I mean, it would work for any game, dude. It really would, no matter what it is. It would just have to have a certain cutoff point there, I suppose. But either way, man, that's the Chrome bike and MX versus ATV, JK, MX Unleashed. Get a little confused, man. This is crazy to me that there was like an MX game that wasn't MX versus ATV, but it was still like MX, you know, MX Unleashed. That's just crazy to my mind. But either way, we're going to be doing a lot more videos on these games, so appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.